I'll be honest, 18-year-old syndrome isn't real, but it really does feel like I have it. It's like seeing a dead spider on the floor. You might get scared, you might jump up, but eventually you move on. That fear that you felt was real, but the cause of it really wasn't. So what really is 18-year-old syndrome? I put in definitions so more people can understand it. It's a process a teenager takes before and after turning 18, but remaining the same as if all the experience they felt and had did not affect them at all. They're stagnant and have been for however long they had this syndrome. But Adrian, that does not make sense at all. It might not make sense, but I have an example, and what better example to use but my own. I remember being 6 years old and being sat with all the other 6-year-olds in Sunday school, and all of them spoke Spanish, including the teacher, and strictly only Spanish, except for me. I wasn't a part of the club, but then I heard the shining rays of trumpets from another room. I looked at the other room, and there was these big teenagers just laughing it off in Sunday school, like having no cares in the world. And after seeing that, it gave 6-year-old me hope that one day I can be just like them. And 12 years later, I still say the exact same thing. I never changed, and I'm trying to get somewhere that I haven't been actively pursuing. That is 18-year-old syndrome in my case. That is my diagnosis. I'm stuck and have been stuck since 6 years old and different eras in my life. Not that I have lived a long one, but at least I recognize that. That is 18-year-old syndrome. I felt a lot of things to different people, to me, to just life in general. Emotions could not be me. I felt anger, hatred, jealousy, happiness, and even resentment. I started asking questions like, how come I'm not like them? How come I can't be better? How come I can't talk naturally? I know a lot of people ask themselves these questions. I did too. It's just something that everybody goes through as they're growing up. But I felt these emotions more and more as I was turning 18, and even before then. Once my sophomore year started, I was like, hold up, I'm turning 18 soon. Turning 18 soon. It's getting dangerous. It's getting peculiar. I gotta tee up, and I never did. And that's another case of 18-year-old syndrome for me. The most I felt this was during junior year. Dear Lord, my notes in my phone. Look, me and him, me and them, me and her. I don't know what notes it identifies as, but me and that person, me and notes locked in. We're locked in like yin and yang. Like we're them. We're twinums. Anyways, I'll share a part in one of the notes I made during, I think it was December, maybe November. Don't mind me looking this way, because I don't want to remember it. Okay, I'm sorry. Deal with it. Your mom doesn't love you. Everything I've done is irreversible. The time I spent, the friendships I've never made, everything has been pointless. When will I act on the fact that nothing will change unless I change myself? I'm so afraid of something so simple. I look at myself in many ways, but the one most memorable is the one I see when I'm in bed. And by the one in bed, I mean, I just like to daydream about like different possibilities, different universes, different dimensions. It's Adrian verse. What's up, mama? Looking mad good today. Hey, you look good, I look good. 1 + 1 = 2. Birds of a feather flock together. Give me them digits. It's Adrian verse. I realized this over a year ago, and I never did anything about it. And that is another case of 18-year-old syndrome for me. And yes, you can get it multiple times. Like you can get the cold, the flu, a runny nose. I had several moments where I knew I needed to improve myself ASAP. I wrote goals, I wrote motives, I wrote dreams, and I never did any of those. At the age of 18, no one is satisfied with their life yet, unless you're like Greta Thunberg. But even then, she probably still wants to go even more and beyond. But for most people, you haven't done anything. You never got the chance to. You maybe never even gave yourself the chance to even try. Almost nobody gets to the age of 18 and says, my life is complete. This is peak me. Nobody says that. And if you do, I'm sorry for your loss. I know my life won't be complete for a very long time. I've always wanted more. I'm just that type of person. I just want more and more and more. But who really knows if my life will ever be complete? I know I do. I know I do. I don't even know what I like, what I dislike, what I love, what I hate. But the one thing I do know is I won't always be clueless. And that is my personal cure, my way out of 18-year-old syndrome. I know I'm not perfect. I'm not the most responsible. I'm not the most active in different aspects of my life because I am pretty damn lazy. But I know I can be better, and all I have to do is not stop. But what about you? What is your cure? No. Video ain't over yet. I do hope you enjoyed that first part of the video though. This whole video is always supposed to be sort of like a vent to the people that are watching this. I promise I'm not weird. Maybe I am. I am a little weird. But who isn't, right? What I hope to accomplish with this video is obviously make it entertaining. I don't know if I did a good job, but let me know please. But it was also to give people inspiration. I'm like the new Shia LaBeouf. Just do it. I'm not as muscular. Y'all ain't gotta see that. If you did enjoy the whole thing, please leave a like on the video. If you want to see me vent more into the notes thing, there's a lot to say about that. There's a whole bunch of notes. But yeah, thank you for watching the video all the way through. I appreciate that, and have a lovely day, or whatever day you're having. Make it better some way. Click off the damn video, please. Like, leave. Why are you here? This doesn't have to happen. Like, it's getting awkward. Stop this. I really gotta stop it myself. You're a freak. You freak.